You want to? We talking single by single.
Okay.
Rapper wise.
Okay.
Going between J. Cole and Kendrick. I gotta pull up Spotify for this. Hold on, niggas. Hold on. I was listening to Luther Vandross on the way over here.
Luther.
Never too much, never too much, never too much.
Hold on.
Doom, doom, doom.
Won't come to morning.
That is not the fucking word turn.
Like
Absolutely not the word.
Man Surprise dropped a whole album yesterday, and I haven't listened to it yet.
I'm telling you, Gucci Man on the first song. He ain't really rapping. He gave like this little poem.
Mm-hmm.
Shit was fire.
Gucci. Now, if we go all the way back to Born Center.
Okay. Damn.
Stacking up.
Not even Sideline Story?
Okay, well, we can go that. But I'm trying to, like, timeline wise. Like, okay. I mean, you can go back to Sideline Story, but I'm starting at, like, Sideline Story. Cold World Sideline Story. Does that stack up? Now, what was Kendrick's album that came out around this time? Hold on, gotta open up Apple Music so I can compare and
Good World, I think it was like Good World, Good World, Mad City or something like that.
I think that was it.
Hold on. So go to Apple Music.
Not Music.
You know, Apple Music. 2011. Yeah, it's Good Kid, Mad City. That came out in 2012. So stacking up Good Kid, Mad City versus The Sideline Story. Favorite album. Looking at the singles, looking at the impact it had, I think Kendrick takes that one. And I'm a Cole fan.
No. But, I mean, yeah, because the only two hits off of Sideline Story was
Can't Get Enough and
Work
Nobody's
Out.
Perfect.
And Work Out. Yeah. So, but Kendrick came hard. But
Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, Money Trees, shit. Poetic Justice,
yep.
Swimming Pools.
Yeah, just Poetic Justice.
Yeah,
took the summer. Because it had, at that time, that's when Drake had first started. Like Drake had first started out, and then it was like.
The thunder and rain.
I guess we got the song for the episode already. 10 seconds into the episode.
But
let me put this down in notes. Go ahead, Aaron. Keep talking.
No, but yeah, I say that, Kendrick did take that one, off top with Swimming Pools and Poetic Justice. Okay. And all J. Cole really had was Lights, Please, and Can't Get Enough. Oh yeah, and Work Out, but it ain't really catch like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Keep talking.
I'm saying, I thought you were putting out the next song.
I am, but I'm also
you go.
Updating the calendar because I didn't. So anyway.
So remember?
Yeah, I got to remember the song. So y'all say Good Kid, Mad City over Sideline Story.
Yeah.
You agree, Shauna?
I agree.
All right, moving on to 2015. Let me go back to Spotify. Well, no. So Cole dropped 2 albums in that time. So he the next Kendrick album was To Pimp a Butterfly, and that came out in 2015. But
Cole dropped
Born Center and
Forest Hills Drive.
Yeah.
You think you can compare that one album to those two?
What was the singles off those two?
Pimp a Butterfly was all right. Hood Politics.
All right is my shit.
You ain't got
all my life I had to fight, nigga. That nigga hit different.
And that video, how powerful that imagery was in that video with him floating above the street, just rapping and just.
I'm all right, but you all right, but we gonna be all right.
Yeah. All right. So if you look at Born Center,
Power Trip, Runaway,
yeah,
Forbidden Fruit, Crooked Smile.
Crooked Smile's my shit.
Yeah.
Kendrick was on Forbidden Fruit, on Born Center.
But what bothers me is
it was
just
only
beef
the hook
between them. Like, they both mad fucking talented. They both got something to speak of. It doesn't involve money, toes, and bitches, and drug use and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So this beef between them bothers me a little bit. But I get it.
It's not, but it's deeper. It's deeper than what we
because they work together.
That and the fact that so I was watching the video. I was watching some video on YouTube with
some shit like Gnarls Barkley.
They were supposed to put out that joint album. They would put out the joint album. They were working on it. It was songs already made or whatever. But the guy that I was watching, I could find it. I could find the video and send it to y'all. But he was saying like, yo, Kendrick didn't like the fact that Cole, was kept calling himself, the God or whatever, like the God MC.
Oh, sir, it's all
but,
right.
However, him and the God MC got the same birthday, so I can see where Cole would be like, because one of his lines was like, yo, you ain't the God MC, check the birth date. And, Rakim called himself the God MC.
Yeah, I love Rakim.
But, like, Brent,
Thinking of a master plan.
Me too.
Nothing but sweat inside my hand.
I love Rakim.
But, yeah, so, I don't know, because Forest Hills Drive
was full of hits, though. Like that.
But does that stack up to Pimp a Butterfly? Now, Forest Hills Drive is my favorite J. Cole album.
Yeah.
Overall.
I would say that's like if you do like top 5 albums, that's one they gonna go interchangeable for number 1, number 2 spot.
Yeah.
I agree.
Depending on mood, depending on time of day, when you listen to it.
Because Forest Hills Drive got Get Off My Dick.
Yeah.
Yo. Like
January 28th is probably, if I have named my top 3 J. Cole songs, is January 28th, Kenny Lofton is number 1 for me.
Okay.
No role models is number 1 for me.
January 28th is number 2, and I think Motivate from KOD is my number 3.
And then fucking Firing Squad.
Yeah.
Hands in the air.
Favorite Kendrick songs?
Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Yeah. Don't kill
I can feel your energy from 2 million away. I got my...
Yeah, I got also there was that DNA.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like DNA.
Be Humble was alright.
Be Humble is my shit. I love Be Humble. He has the song that I actually ended up using for a paper that I wrote for class. And I cannot think of the name of it right now. Oh my God. It was pretty much about like depression and anxiety and something. And I cannot think of the name of that fucking song right now. It'll come to me when we finish recording. I'm like, oh, that's it. Mm-hmm. But that shit was fire. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was on the same album with All Right and all of that. I just can't think of the name of it right now.
Okay.
Now, For Your Eyes Only. Now that's
was that J. Cole?
Mm-hmm. That's my that's one of my favorite J. Cole songs. I mean, the album was hard, but like that last track where he did the point of view of his homeboy writing a letter to his daughter, but the homeboy died. Mm-hmm. And then it was like, then he ended up talking to him.
Somebody else just did some shit like that. Joyner Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
The visual for that video when he was like speaking from the perspective of his homeboy, like the homeboy telling him he loved him, but he was jealous of him. That shit was fire. That nigga is a genius. He gives me vibes of a J. Cole or a Kendrick or something.
I actually have never listened to
he got some what? He got some dope ass music. So that one, he got the one.
Okay, calm down.
We might have to take a pause for the cause for that one, yo.
He got a song called Will Smith. Is it called Will Smith?
Will.
It's called Will. When he actually has Will at the end of the video transitions from Will and Fresh Prince and all of that stuff. He dressed up like Will and Fresh Prince and all that shit like that.
He did all Will Smith movie covers.
Yeah, and at the end,
posters.
At the end, Will actually is at the end of the video. That shit is fire. One I was just talking about, Broski, and there's another one he did that was fire. There's one, Ashanti is in the video. Oh God, I can't think of the name of it, but Ashanti's in the video. Where he was talking about like a toxic relationship and how they couldn't leave each other alone. I cannot think of the name of that damn song. Also, he do some visuals.
He got a song called Ross Cappuccioni, where he talked about the guy who had a homeboy. He spoke from the position of the dude and then the friend, and the guy was like, he met this guy, they became best friends, and then at the end of it, this dude shot him. Shot him and left him for dead. Now, mind you, this shit is a real story. It actually happened. So and the guy was like and the dude who actually happened to, he did a video after the song came out and was like, and explained the story how he let this guy in, the guy met his family, and then just to be part of this gang, he killed him. Like, he tried to kill him. Knocked his teeth out with a shotgun, and then left him pulled him and left him for dead. And the dude was like, he don't know why, but it kept him, he said he just clung to life, and he was in the hospital for like 5 days. And parents didn't even know the nigga was gone. That was crazy shit.
That's a damn
But
shame.
if you talking Jordan Lucas, you got the song "I'm Sorry," where the dude wrote a suicide note, killed himself, and then it's like it's sort of like Broski. He always give you like two different 2 points of views.
That's why I like him. Like he's prolific with the things that he does. That's why I like
even the song that he did with J. Cole.
I haven't heard that one. I gotta go listen.
You knew I was a fuck nigga from the start, huh?
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I heard that. Okay. But yeah, for real, it's very rare that you get a true matchup between two real MCs, two real lyricists. J. Cole and Kendrick give you the vibes of when we had real, for lack of a better term, rap beefs between real artists. Like in the 80s when it was fucking, who was it? LL and
Kool Moe Dee.
LL and Cannabis.
Oh,
that
shit was funny. I'm sorry. That was hilarious because LL was killing it, nigga.
I'm sorry, yo. He overreacted, yo.
Oh, Cannabis.
No, LL overreacted, bro. It's like, god damn, yo. Like, chill, bro.
Listen.
Chill out.
That nigga turned back into James.
Chill,
like, chill out.
He turned back into James. He said, "You got me fucked up, sir."
Before we keep talking, can I do something real quick?
Of course.
Welcome to this week's episode of Wine and Audacity, the podcast. I'm your host, Brandon Sicard, and I'm joined by 2 of my 3 favorite people in the world. How y'all feeling this week?
We all right.
I'm back, bitch.
Welcome back. Welcome back, niggas. Oh, hold on. Hey, Keita.
Hi, mommy. We got a baby, y'all.
We the godparents.
We got a baby.
I'm tell y'all the truth. This nigga got like 3 like 4 godmamas and a goddaddy.
Balance.
You feel me?
Somebody gonna take care of him. Shit.
God damn it. I told him. Like,
My little chicken nugget.
I told him, I was like, boy, listen, you are loved and you gonna be talked about for like the next 6 years.
Yep.
I guess I'll tell y'all in advance, because I was under the influence of gin and mimosas over the past 4 episodes.
He was.
I did call the baby Big Head Jr. But it wasn't about the baby. It was about Big Head. So.
Oh, I don't take no offense. So they both got big heads.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
I was just asleep when his came out.
Okay.
Leave my chicken nugget alone.
Because
Okay. I could have been taken to it.
okay, ew.
Right.
That's how y'all
What
got
the-
that. That's how y'all got that one.
Uh-huh.
Nasty asses.
Just-
She wasn't asleep.
I hope not, nigga.
I would like to hope not, sir.
That's great.
I'm calling somebody on you.
Number some
I'm calling the people.
Olivia Benson, get that nigga.
Shit. Now, Shauna.
Somebody call Tutuola.
That was especially heinous.
Now, you know that nigga. Now you know you been in a situation, motherfucker poking him. Like, all right, nigga, just hurry up. Put that leg.
I would be sleep on somebody, but that's another story. Next question.
I'm always in the mood. It don't take much from me. You in the shit. Front or back, which one you want? Shit. I'll be like,
Okay.
What
Not the leg. I can't wait till we start doing visuals. This shit is funny.
Trying to get that nut bush.
listen.
Nut bush city living.
I'm one of those guys where for me it don't take much. You look at me funny. I'm like, all right, y'all. I think I left
Why you bullshitting?
I think I left my keys in the car in the trunk. I'll be back.
Ooh.
That nigga said, look, I left my keys on the stove.
Right. I think I left the mailbox running. I'll be right back.
Got them insurgents and set my alarm off. I'll be back.
I'll be back, y'all. Yeah, my house is 40 minutes away, but I'll be back in about 3 hours, give or take.
Not give or take. Jesus.
Brandon, why should be a part of the one side? Oh,
Huh?
That nigga said he came in and parted the
part of the Red Sea.
And like, nigga, your shirt is on inside out. You can go fix that.
What's that stain?
Shut up, bitch. I know somebody like it.
Come on, Miss Hurley.
Shauna, look. Ooh, no, hold the muscle on my leg. I'll just stay in the chair like this.
That
Y'all
nigga
stupid.
is raw.
Literally.
Raw. You're disgusting.
Yes, I am.
In my best,
Yes, I am.
Consensually, of course.
in my best,
Sensational.
in my best Gordon Ramsay.
You got it.
So, y'all saw the baby.
Sensational.
So, we didn't talk about this. When I went to see the baby a few weeks ago, I almost cried like a little bitch.
He did.
I was like, he's so little. He fit in my hands, like in my hand. And I got big ass hands. But still, I was like, look at him. He's so little. He fit in my hands. I had to turn my head. I was
He
cry.
little and feisty.
Cry like a little bitch.
He is little and feisty.
Did y'all cry?
I held myself together, surprisingly. I went in the room and he started moving when we started talking. So I was like, he know we here. Hey, honey.
Yo. Nah, it's
But
funny.
he is doing well. He is almost 2 months.
Well, 2 months. Yeah, 2 months.
Yep.
Y'all
2
forgot.
months.
Y'all forgot how old the child is?
It's May. Look, she said her defense, she been high on medication for a couple weeks.
Here's some funny shit. My mother came down to see him, right? So she holding him, and she got up to him. She's like, AJ, who you been talking to? So she said my great aunt Bessie, that that passed like a few months back, and like his eyes open. And then said Keita's grandmother Jean, and he started making noise.
I'm one of those people
So
that believe in it.
So we sitting there
That
like,
believe in children talking to spirits and stuff.
it was like, yeah. So I was like, yup, you up there? Yeah, you was in there talking to Bessie. Bessie probably taught you some bad words.
That's my job. Tell Bessie don't be trying to take my job.
No, but you remember my aunt Bessie?
Yeah, that's my job.
Short thing, purple hair, always carried a razor.
Little teeny tiny thing. Now she always carried a razor. I knew I liked Betsy.
Always
Betsy, my kind of girl.
She used to keep the razor in between the
Betsy, my kind of girl. She old school. I like her.
Like she sliced you up real quick. But yeah, man, Bessie, that was our girl. Every time we came, you see me and my brothers, Bessie, Bessie.
I did. I taught him his first cuss word at the hospital.
What was his? What you teach him?
Fuck. I said it can be used so many different ways, God, baby. Fuck this. What the fuck is this? This, you got me fucked up. This some fuck ass shit, as Brandon like to say.
Fuck nigga.
Fuck ass nigga. What the fuck is going on? How in the fuck? I say it's so universal. So Keita gonna say, when he used it at school, I'm sending you up there. That's fine, because I'm gonna walk in and say, so what the fuck happened?
No bullshit.
And he gonna look at me, he gonna say, TT, they got me fucked up. And I'm like, well, he said y'all got, so what happened? And they gonna tell me, and I'm like, well, clearly y'all had him fucked up. What's the problem?
Like,
and then they gonna call Keita and say, we would like that, this particular aunt doesn't come up here anymore.
No, while y'all playing, my mother said the same shit. She was like, yo, if AJ cussed, it's like, well, what was the context?
Did he use it in the right context?
Yeah,
Trey did that one day. Trey was about 3 or 4 years old, and he hit his toe on the he hit his toe on the bed frame, and y'all know how bad that shit hurt. That shit hurt.
That delayed pain.
Yeah, and he hit his toe on the bed frame, and he was like, shit. And I looked at him, and I was like, what you just say? He said, I'm sorry, mommy. And I was like, okay. I said, that's a bad word. Don't say it no more. When I tell you I went in my room, closed my door, and laughed my ass off, because I was like, he used it in the right context, so I can't really be mad at him.
No.
But just don't go to school saying that, because I don't want them people calling me, and I got to come up there and be like, I am so sorry. I'll talk to him about that.
I don't know where he got that from.
No,
I don't know where he got that shit from.
Nah, yo, I just had a kid in my class, yo. This little nigga was only here for like a week. Mm-hmm. But yo, he told me he was gonna fuck me up. He told me leave him the fuck alone. And I'm like, the adult in me looking at him like, who the fuck are you talking to? But he's like, but then talk to his mother. It's like his dad's back, and he gets that from him. I'm like, yeah, all right. Like nah. Like yo,
Miss Ma'am.
But the shit
This is
crazy.
unfortunate.
Nah, but yeah, I mean, for me, my mother said it like, yo, if he cussing, it's like, yo, what's the what was the context? I mean, he will know how to use it in the in the correct context.
He sure will.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna go home and say, Daddy, TT said you got me fucked up. Gonna tell me I can't have no candies. TT gave me all the candies.
I'm telling you right now,
I am what you would call hyper right now, Daddy.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna hit his
I am
ass.
seeing colors.
He come at me saying, TT said you got me fucked up. I'm hitting him in the mouth.
And he gonna call me. Oh wow. And he gonna call me back. And he gonna say, TT,
It's a pretzel.
this nigga put his hands on me.
That's some keto shit right there.
And we gonna jump you.
Cream cheese and chives inside a pretzel.
I ain't gonna throw my phone, sis. You gotta come over to. Oh wait, no. I can text it to you. Sit down, stay comfortable.
Sit down, stay comfortable.
I forgot I had your number. My bad, Aaron. Proceed.
Nah, but
Sorry, y'all. We got distracted by food. I just saw.
I'm saying that
Cream cheese
that
stuffed
is
pretzel.
We like 2 things on this podcast: food and liquor.
And talking shit.
Oh, 3 things.
4 things, cause the other one involved a black light in the dark room and the locked door.
Nigga, you going to call Olivia because he acting up.
Especially heinous. You know what? I think that's the episode title.
Hey, yo.
Especially heinous.
Nah, yo, fucking with y'all niggas, yo. I'm listening to the pod. I was like, I'm listening to the podcast and shit. And then as soon as the motherfucker Bernard, yo.
Bernard!
Yo, I spit my fucking milkshake out. I was like, God damn. A mirror, yo, it got on my rear view mirror.
I was driving when I was listening to that shit. I screamed, yo.
Yeah, I had fucking cookies and cream
what's wrong
on my mirror, yo.
What is wrong with us, yo? We got issues. We need to do a group session with Mrs. Howard. We got issues, yo.
If it weren't unethical, I'd try to get her on the podcast to see her reaction to the stuff we say in real time.
She's just gonna shake her head and go, "Oh, Shauna."
And Brandon. And Aaron, you're not one of my patients, but God.
Listen,
we might get her to cuss.
Oh, and y'all hear our 4th co-host, Chase upstairs barking for God knows what reason.
Chase has company.
Yeah.
That's Spark.
Oh, that's Sparky. Okay,
Yeah,
they in trade.
That's our forever co-host Ron. That's her dog. Yeah. I'm dog sick.
We need to get her on an episode this season. We
gonna get her. I gotta get her damn schedule.
We about 20 episodes in and she ain't been here yet.
My damn niecey poo been dancing for her life, honey. So she been having show after show after show.
Lip sync for your life. And
I think she said she available when we record next though.
Fuck it up.
Don't fuck it up. Especially heinous.
Oh goodness, y'all stupid. But we was talking about something before we started recording, and at this point, it's been a few months since this has been released. But I
still haven't watched it yet.
If any of you have watched Quiet on the Set. Brandon says he hasn't watched it yet.
I refuse to watch it.
Keita has seen some of it.
I've seen a few.
Aaron's seen a few clips, but I actually sat and watched it. And when I tell y'all, the anger as a mother. The anger that built up inside of me, I felt like I needed an extra therapy session this month because I'll never understand how, as a parent, you ignore your children expressing to you that somebody makes them feel uncomfortable.
That part.
Or they act a certain way around somebody. Like, you have to learn. Some people can't read body language. Okay, cool. But if you can't read body language, and your child is explicitly saying to you that they feel uncomfortable around this person, or their personality starts to change once they are around this person, that should tell you something. And the one particular person, it was a few parents who stepped up and did the fuck they were supposed to do. However, the one parent who pissed me off to the highest level of pissivity was Drake Bell's mother. Mm-hmm. Because
take your time.
I know I seen that. I was like, hey, yo.
This bitch was too lazy to drive her own son back and forth to the studio and was allowing him to stay with this man who she barely knew. And he was riding back and forth with him, who ultimately was the man who sexually assaulted him. His father, now his parents were separated, were divorced. His father stated to his mother to keep his son away from this man because he had a bad feeling about him, and she explicitly ignored the father. It took for his girlfriend's mother to step in and say something ain't right and to blow the whistle for it to be found out with this motherfucker, and his name is Brian Peck. This is the son of a bitch's name. His name is Brian Peck. What he was doing to Drake. And when Drake got on there and expressed what was going on with him, that shit broke me down. Anybody who knows me, I am a survivor. I'm not a victim. I'm a survivor of sexual assault. And so stories like this trigger me and they hit me hard because I know what it feels like to not be
believed or
seen,
even
to be seen, to be brushed under the rug, to you're overreacting, it wasn't that serious, they were only joking, blah 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 blah. Okay, so that's what's going on, bitch. Okay, so I kept a lot of shit to myself. So I was a grown ass woman because I knew what this shit felt like. So the mother pissed me off, and I felt like she should have went to jail too because you were complicit in allowing your son to be around this fucking pervert. And the son of a bitch only got 18 months. 18 fucking months. That's not a long fucking time. He should still be in jail.
Not for no,
in addition to getting 18 months, he went back to working with children and working on other children's shows after he got out of jail. Somebody dropped the ball. Y'all don't do background checks? What's going on? And then on top of that, so many different people came out in his defense and made him out to be the victim. Somebody even used the words tempted in one of their letters, that he had been tempted to do something so off the wall, so crazy, because he was such a good guy and he would never willfully do something like that. Now, several of these people whose letters got exposed, now they had to, this happened back in the early 2000s, I believe. They got a court order to unseal the record so that the letters that were given, 40-something different people, several actors, producers, all kinds of stuff, people you've seen on TV before, came out in his defense. And to read some of their words and some of their letters, now several of them have recanted saying they didn't have all of the information and how serious the case was. They didn't have all. This is what they're saying. Now, mind you, if I'm not mistaken, shit like this is public record. Bitch, you could have went online and seen what he was charged with. As soon as you saw a child sexual assault or anything related to a fucking child or anything related to sexual assault, it doesn't fucking matter what the fucking circumstances were. Sexual assault.
Yeah.
Endangerment of a child. You shouldn't need to know nothing else.
Right.
But 40-something of you son of a bitches chose to write letters on his behalf.
Bitch.
Drake went in that courtroom and he said on his side it was him, his mother, and his brother. He said on Brian Peck's side it was about 40-something people who he had worked with, who Drake had worked with, who he thought he had friendships with. None of them testified on his behalf. All of them was on Brian's side. With all the evidence that was shown in court and everything. These people were there to support Brian because Brian was not a bad guy. He just did a bad thing. And he didn't deserve to go. They were trying to get him, they tried to convince the judge to just give him probation.
Yo, because in these kind of cases, it's either you admit or commit. And that nigga wasn't admitting a motherfucking thing.
Wait a minute, here's the kicker. One of the men said, I would willingly still have him around my children.
Like I said,
y'all go look this shit up. These letters are public record. Go on Google if you haven't already. If you know, like I said, Brandon said he hasn't watched it yet. So some people, to watch it. And I understand that. And even I talked to Key about it, and Key said she couldn't get through it. I said here while I was working one day.
Hey, late edges, miss you, sis.
Hey, stink. He stink. I fucking sat here and watched that shit while I was working one day, and I promise y'all, I chain smoked a half a pack of fucking Newports. Because I was so fucking irritated and so frustrated. Shut up, bitch. It is too. Son of a bitch. I don't chain smoke that much. Go to hell. Anywho, shut up.
I didn't say nothing.
You cleared your fucking throat. That was an insinuation.
Sure, fuck you. Shit.
I vacation now.
So, like, it just... It just pissed me off so bad. Yeah. And the one other person, and then of course the guy Dan Snyder. If y'all don't know who Dan Snyder is, some implications have been made towards him for toxic workplaces and all that shit.
Wasn't he the Kenan and Kel's boss in Kenan and Kel? Was that him?
No. He was on several episodes of all that though.
He wasn't the show. He wasn't necessarily.
He was a Good Burger.
He was just the executive.
Yeah, he was like the executive producer of a lot of the shows.
So I thought Dan Snyder was like the EP of the show because I thought he was the guy who was Kenan and Kel's boss.
No,
at the convenience store where Kenan worked at.
No. Well, he was the executive producer of that, of all that, of the Amanda Show, of it was several shows that he worked on. He hasn't been accused of anything sexual at the time of this recording.
Bullshit.
Nothing had came out.
I mean, granted.
But he's been accused of a toxic workplace. He's been accused of making insinuations. He's been accused of.
This the same motherfucker that you seen in the hot tub when Amanda was in the bathing suit and he was fully clothed,
but he was in. So this is him. Now there's been
some. That doesn't sound weird,
right? There's been some insinuations. But nothing has actually. He hasn't been charged with anything. He's just been accused of being toxic. Yeah,
Because Jeanette, what is her last name?
McCurdy.
Yes.
Her. You right. I take that back. I forgot all about her. I forgot all about her. You are absolutely right.
Speak up, sis.
I was about to say, because Jeanette said,
I forgot all about her.
Nasty as fuck, and so did Amanda Bynes,
who refused to actually be in the documentary.
Yeah, she absolutely.
You know what? I don't blame Amanda because they've been trying to tell Amanda she's crazy for years, and Amanda was reacting to the shit that happened to her. Yeah. I stand by that to this fucking day. Yeah. That girl didn't all of a sudden just lose her fucking mind.
Her parents let it go down. That's why
they absolutely did.
That's why they did what they did to her. They Britney Spears the shit out of her.
Absolutely. They absolutely did, and I pray for Amanda Taylor because that girl, it's just like. Let me give you an example of another person who has been pushed to the wayside because she wasn't as famous. But y'all remember Maya Campbell?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. For those of y'all who may not know who she is, she was the co-star on In the House with LL Cool J, Debbie Allen. She played Debbie Allen's daughter Tiffany. Very beautiful, very talented. Beautiful.
Wasn't she in Trippin'?
She was in Trippin'. Yeah. She was in.
I love that movie.
Oh God, there was another movie she was in. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But Maya Campbell was beautiful, beautiful girl. Her mother is best-selling author BB Moore Campbell. BB has passed away. Amazing. If y'all ain't never read none of them BB books, go pick up a BB Moore Campbell book. BB was an amazing writer. She does some of the first books I've read when I first got into books. She has some awesome books.
Let's not talk about books because I'm about 18 books into this damn series.
So I pulled and I ran across a series on Facebook and I read 2 books in 2 days, but we'll talk about that in a minute.
Okay.
So, but
I'm still reading.
But yeah, similar with her, I believe there is something now. It did come out that Maya was diagnosed as bipolar.
I think, yeah. Bipolar.
Her mother actually wrote a book. I believe it's called 72 Hour Hold, which was kind of based on Maya. And she really spiraled when her mother passed away because her and her mother were
super close.
Super duper close. Yeah. Her mother was her best friend.
Yeah, man.
She was going through some things mentally and then the drugs got involved. And I always felt like if she had somebody like her mother and then she had a daughter of her own as well, who her relationship was strained with. She was on her daughter was on Neon to Fix My Life, if I'm not mistaken.
Was she?
Yes. I believe they were on Neon. And at one point she seemed to be doing so much better. But I'm not sure where she is now. The last I saw, I think she had went back out. She was in the streets. She was getting high, allegedly selling herself. And I always wondered, like all of these people who have worked with her, I always wondered if anybody stepped in. Now I've heard that Debbie Allen at some point tried to.
I'm sure
help her.
Debbie don't play that.
Yeah, Debbie. From what I've seen of Debbie, she's on my bucket list of people I want to meet. Same. Like I just feel like she's like the best auntie ever.
Hey,
like,
honey,
she's gonna sit down.
How are you?
Like she's gonna tell you sit down. She's gonna fix your plate. Like I just, she's on my list.
Her
with like
Jennifer
Lewis. Yes. Yeah. Y'all know how I feel about Jennifer. I love Jennifer. Gonna cuss your ass out. She's on my list with Jennifer Lewis and Patti LaBelle.
Pretty bitch.
They on my list. I would love to sit in a room with them. Yes, I love Jennifer. When she said, "I'm brushing my teeth," I spit, wipe the corners of my mouth. And I look at myself in the mirror and I say, "You pretty bitch." I love her. I love Jennifer Lewis. But yes.
I still got my damn book, by the way. It's in here somewhere.
It's upstairs in my room. You in my business.
It's been like 3 years.
It is. I need to just go ahead and fucking download it on Kindle.
Yeah, you might actually read it.
Give you your damn book back. But yeah, I just feel like somebody like I did hear that Debbie tried to step in and help her, and she's still in my prayers as well. But I said that to say, I brought my ear up to say that this is not a thing about color. Mm-hmm. This is a universal thing, but more so often when it's a non-black person, they're quick to acknowledge their mental health and oh, this might happen and this might happen. Oh, she just needs help. And when there's a black woman, oh, she just crazy, or a black man, minus Kanye because that son of a bitch is crazy.
I do.
Yeah, I said what I said.
He want that sweet bitch.
Here's my response to Kanye Omari West.
It's your bestie, Miss Northwest. Yo.
That sound cute. I'm sorry.
I'm waiting for the album.
But yeah, like mental health is real, but a lot of this mental health stuff,
that would be good in the sangria.
It would. It's a triggered thing, and it was triggered by something. I think a lot of it is triggered by events. I really do believe that.
A lot of it,
like Amanda Bynes, that shit didn't just happen out of nowhere.
That type of trauma, especially like sexual assault, child abuse, can trigger or can trigger those types of like mental health concerns.
Hell yeah.
I do have a theory about that.
Mm-hmm. Hold on though, but before we get into that, let's take our first commercial break and we'll be right back. And we back. Go ahead, Aaron.
But my theory on on like Amanda Bynes and shit like that is what we heard like what happened with Dave Chappelle when he left, and then it was like, yo, once he like turned that deal down, then they tried to say like he was crazy,
make it seem like he was crazy,
he was on drugs and shit.
In his case, I don't believe none of that.
But not now. I mean, despite what everybody say about Kanye, like, yo, remember he was talking about like, yo, he didn't need that motherfucker that was always around him. That was like his handler, like his handler. And every time he got out of hand, air quotes, it was that person trying to push the medicine on him. He was like, oh, I'm not taking that. Like I'm not taking that. I'm not. And I believe that's what happens. Like, yo, she spiraled out of control. Like to them, she's spiraling out of control, but it's just her reacting. Or she about to speak up and say, going to speak up and say something.
Let's drug this bitch.
And then, send the motherfucker in. And it was like, nah, here, you having an episode, air quote. And here, take a couple of these, and it could be like,
you'll be all right.
It'd be like a Xanax.
You gonna hug yourself for about 2 hours, but you gonna be all right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like a Xanax, it's like a couple of Xanax or some shit, or some with other shit. And if you drug them up, they speak, like they
if you drug them up, then anything that they say will be chucked up to.
I mean, I believe that's what they doing.
He's another one. That's another one. Orlando Brown.
Because when he was talking,
he's another one. He's funny as fuck though. I'm sorry.
But what I'm saying, when he's talking, he was spitting real shit. And
I
then
agree.
Lo and behold, Quiet on the Set come out.
Yeah.
And it's like, he been speaking about this shit, but everybody dismissed him.
Was he on Nick's shows, or was he on Disney?
He was Disney.
Okay.
He was now. What I will, and I'm gonna say this, and we can move on, so we won't stay on the subject the entire episode because that's not what the episode's supposed to be about. But I will say this about Orlando: there is truths mixed in with his
exaggeration.
Now he's exaggerating some shit. Now I don't know some of these people. I don't know these people personally, so I can't say who he's telling the truth about and who he's not. Right. Because we ain't in these people's bedrooms. You understand what I'm saying? He doesn't have evidence of certain people, but some of them folks he named, when he was saying this person got good pussy and all that other stuff, I feel like he's telling the truth. And while a lot of his antics are very comical, I still pray every day that he gets the help that he needs, because clearly
he's screaming for help.
He's absolutely screaming for help. He's screaming from the top of from the rooftops. He's absolutely screaming for help. And I pray that he seemed like at one point he was doing okay, like, and then drugs do play a part in it. And when you already have mental health issues, the way the brain works, them mental health issues along with them drugs, and drugs already changed your brain chemistry. Oh God!
Hold on, you're getting a little healthy there, nigga. Here, take one of these.
Right now, what I will say about Kanye Omari West, as Brandon calls him so eloquently,
that's his name.
Do I believe there are some mental health issues there? Absolutely.
He admitted that he was bipolar.
Yes, absolutely. And I feel like they were exaggerated about the death of his mother, because his mother, again, just like Maya, his mother was his best friend. However, it's some other shit going on with Kanye. It's some. Yeah.
I checked out after what was the not 808s? I think it was 808s. By the time
808s and Heartbreak.
I think by the time Jesus came out, I checked out.
Yeah, me too.
And I was like, I would listen to singles, but once he started all them antics with Trump, I was like, dude,
yeah, that was too much.
In that TMZ interview with Van,
you gotta be mentally unstable.
Van Jones had to check him on TMZ and was like, Kanye, like nigga, like,
and just to circle back around to a little bit to Amanda Bynes, allegedly many moons ago, when she first went under that conveyor ship, and she said that she was no longer running her Twitter page, that her parents were in control of it, and there's been some allegations against her parents as well, particularly her father, that he allegedly, and I'm gonna use the word allegedly because bitch, you ain't gonna sue me because I ain't got no money, allegedly sexually assaulted her. She actually had allegedly had a burner account on Twitter where she was outing everybody, going ham. Her father, her mother, her father for allegedly assaulting her, her mother for turning a blind eye. She spoke of several co-stars who she's worked with. One is a very big co-star. I don't want to say his name, but he starred in a movie that was a remake by a amazing man named a remake of something that was originally by John Waters, who is a Baltimore legend. If you put two and two together, you would know who I'm talking about. He was in the remake of that.
Hey, yo.
Mm-hmm. So she's
talking about
him.
High School Musical, allegedly?
I'm speaking of one of the people who starred in the remake of Hairspray. Allegedly is a predator, according to her. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, well, I mean,
maybe.
You don't want to know what? Okay.
I think it's time to move on.
That's what she said. All of that came back up when this squad on the set hit. A lot of tweets and stuff resurfaced.
Are you bullshit? That kind of makes sense.
I mean,
because he.
Allegedly.
I'm getting that grease like this.
Keep talking, won't keep talking.
Shut the fuck up.
I like the soundtrack.
I almost spit my fucking wine into the microphone.
Aaron had to turn away from the microphone.
Nah, it'd be the first time she spit something. She spit on the microphone.
Let's move on. So, allegedly. Oh no!
Sprinkle.
I don't want to sprinkle. You don't want to sprinkle that. Ooh, that's gross.
Y'all so damn dumb. Y'all stupid, but but yeah, I that's been bothering me, and I initially meant to bring it up, on one of the last couple of episodes, but we just happened to start talking about it today. So all I just want to say is, my prayers go out to everybody that was involved. Any of them, the victims, now survivors. I don't like to call people victims. The survivors of whatever was going on at Nickelodeon, and
just know it was not your fault.
It was not your fault.
And victims, anybody who was a
your
victim
fault.
Of
and I'm so sorry nobody protected
assault.
you. I'm so sorry because I know what it feels like not to feel protected. I'm sorry that the people who were supposed to protect you did not protect you because all they saw was dollar signs. And one last thing, the person who also pissed me off real bad, who came out in defense of Dan Snyder, was what's his name? Corey's mom.
Oh, I'm about to say Holcomb. Shit. He got a brother.
Yeah, his brother Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle and Corey Massey.
Massey, yeah.
Now Corey was on Nick, Kyle was on Disney, and the mother came out, which she's a clout chaser. Everybody, I went and looked at her page, and her name is like the Celebrity Mom or something, and we were like, okay, bitch, your sons don't even do stuff anymore, but whatever. She's a clout chaser, and I said it ain't no allegedly behind it. You're a fucking clout chaser. If this gets back to you, bitch, you're a clout chaser. Because she got on the fucking internet. One of them was accused of allegedly inappropriate contact with the minor, and I forgot what the other was accused with domestic violence, I believe. But anywho,
Kyle was the allegedly minor shit, and then Corey fucked somebody.
And we're saying allegedly because we don't know. But my whole thing is, you clearly come off as one of those mothers who will look the other way for money. I said it. I'm sorry. Your whole persona is that you came out there defending this man, giving the survivors your ass to kiss. Talking about, oh, well, he gave my son a chance that nobody else ever gave him, so I'll never speak bad about him. Girl, fuck you. We don't care what he did for your fucking son. What we're concerned about is the other people who were fucking abused and disregarded. So fuck you and all that you stand on. Miss Ma'am, and when I tell you they ate that bitch up in her comment.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Oh, they ate her ass up. They ate her old crusty lip ass up. They did. They did. And she deserved every minute of it. And then you gonna come and make a video and reiterate the shit you said, because it was originally a post. She came in and made a live video. They ate her ass up on a live too. And I sat there in that live like this.
Keep talking, I'll be right back.
Like, I'm distressed.
He had the bladder the size of a golf ball.
Ooh. But I just, so those who have survived this, and not just these people that were involved in Quiet on the Set, but there's a lot more in this industry that is going on that is being that is being overlooked and disregarded based on who the people are and you know, who they are accusing and stuff like that. I feel for you. I pray that you get justice one day. I'm sorry that you did not feel protected. I'm sorry that you didn't have nobody to have your back. And if nobody told you they loved you today and that they proud of you for surviving such fuckery, I love you. I'm proud of you. I pray for your healing, and I pray that you can give all these people your asses to kiss, because guess what? They're going to need you before you need them. And that goes for all of them, not just the people involved in Disney. I'm sorry, Nickelodeon and whatever else this stuff is coming out about. It's for all of y'all.
Yeah.
Because this shit, that shit has really been on my spirit bad. I had to talk to the Lord about this thing.
Damn, man.
It made me violent. I ain't going to lie to y'all. I wanted to fight. I'm serious, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Anything to add, Aaron, before we move on to the next topic?
Yeah, just to lighten this up. So, do y'all want to go to the Power Ranger convention with me?
Yup.
Like dead ass.
Yup.
Like I was saying.
Y'all wear costume?
Yo, son, I just seen them doing like morphin' kind. I was like, oh, and it was Aisha and Tanya, the both Yellow Rangers was gonna be there.
The two black Yellow Rangers?
Yep. I wanna go. I want to go. As soon as they should be coming to DC soon. So
I'll go.
Now we at the age where our childhood TV shows are having convention.
Listen.
No, yo.
I'm going there, bitch, like Mighty Morphin Power Ranger.
No, yo, Power Rangers is still crazy. Yo, Power Rangers, their little morph cons is like crazy as hell.
I bet they are.
But that's when you start judging people on like the ones that they remember. Like, hey, wait. What Power Rangers you like? As soon as the motherfucker be like, oh, I like Dino Thunder. Like, no, you too young.
Yeah, for me, I watched from the original MMPR, Zeo, and Turbo. I think after Turbo, I think Turbo was first, then Zeo. I think after
Zeo, then Turbo.
Zeo, then Turbo. Mm-hmm. I checked out after Turbo.
I saw the it was two former Power Rangers. Now they were MMA fighters. Yeah, it was a blue Turbo Ranger.
Not Rocky was the black one. Who was Adam? The one that was like, was he the Red Ranger? Was he the blue?
No, the guy, the kid, Justin.
Just the one that would morph into a full size adult, but when he was out of costume, he was a regular child size. I was like, so did y'all put Stills in the costume?
Yo, he was
he's an MMA fighter.
Yeah, yo,
damn.
It was like he fought somebody else. He fought another one of the other Power Rangers, like from down the line, mm-hmm. And the girls who played Cassie and Tanya, they watched the fight, and it was like, yo, it was crazy. It was a Red Ranger versus the legit Red Ranger versus Blue Ranger, but you know, Blue Ranger won, cause I was like, damn, bro, that's what we do. Well, they after a while, he was only like 14, like 15. And then he was like 15.
He was young when he was on even younger. He was like 11 or 12, right?
Yo,
because most of them, I mean, I think the actual ages for the actual Rangers, they were like in late teens, early 20s when they were on the show.
True,
I think
they were.
That was my shit.
And then I came across the little historic historic Baltimore Instagram page, and they was playing all the commercials that we watched as kids. Like, go Gap, go. Go Gap, go.
Yeah, gotta get Gap cool.
Oh, and Brandon's favorite, the Shoe City. Shoe City, your city. That's it.
Here's a lesson: just stay in the game. Look tight, stay in mainframe.
Brandon sound like an 80s rapper.
My city, Shoe City. You see, it doesn't matter about the money you own. Without Shoe City, you're standing alone. Shoe City, your city, my city, Shoe City. Wall to wall, floor to floor. Yeah, the game's tight.
Check his first Shoe City, that's right.
Shoe City. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. That song was a bop. And now, Shoe City, they can close all their locations.
Yup, I missed that final sale. Shit.
Rest in peace to the Baltimore legend.
Up at
the OG.
Up at the plaza, they was like, everything half off. They was selling clothes, racks, the register.
And then the shit went to 70% off. I'm mad as fuck. I could have cleaned up for that boy, but then he wouldn't be able to fit nothing now.
Right, because damn.
This nigga, I went and got his feet measured the other day to get him some more sneakers.
What size are you in now?
Between the 9.5 and the 10.
In men's?
Yes.
Well, I mean, he damn near.
Let me tell you why.
That nigga like 9 3/4.
He right, depending on how the shoe cut. I'm pissed though because I can't wear this nigga shoes no more. Because when he was an 8.5, I'm like, oh, you don't want them no more? Hand them here. Hand them here. I can wear them.
Let me clean these up real quick.
Yeah, I would clean the shit out of them. Take the shoestrings out, clean it unless because my child, I don't know if it's a symptom of his ADHD, but you know when you have ADHD, like familiarity is a thing for you. Yeah. So whatever you're comfortable in is what you're going to continue to do.
Yes, that's me. Because I wear the same. I got Jordans and all sorts of shit in my house. And I wear the same semi-raggedy pair of shoes.
Trey will wear
they right there. I just put them back.
Trey do it all the time. He will wear the same sneakers. He don't give a fuck if it's none of the colors he got on is in them. He don't give a damn. Trey gonna put on a blue shirt, some jeans. They got army fatigue on the knees and some fucking red and black sneakers. Sir, that don't go together. But you come to okay. Let me mind my business. I've been that mother since he started getting older. I let him. Whatever he felt comfortable in.
We back in that era of time where niggas can wear chartreuse polka dots and plaid.
Some polka dots.
You feel me? I'm just saying. It's like
he came home one day and he leaves out sometimes. Minus the days that I am in the office, which is 3 days a week. When he leave out them other 2 days, I'm still asleep. The clock go up. I'm like, you up? He like, I'm up, Mom. All right. And I turn back over. Because he's a teenager now. He can get himself dressed, brush his teeth, wash, all that. I ain't got to do none of that. I don't got to lay his clothes. I ain't got to do none of that shit. So I always see him when he come in my room. He be like, all right, bye, Mom. Give me a kiss. Going about his business. Then he'll come home from school late and I look at him and be like, that's what you wore to school today?
And we looking at her like, why you minding my business?
He was like, yeah, Mom, because you said if it's clean and it fit. I said,
this nigga.
Maybe I should have been more, I should have been more Pacific.
Nah, he at that age, he can start using your words against you and say, well, you actually said.
I said, maybe I should have thrown in the shit need to make sense. The colors should match, but okay.
It don't have to make sense to kids who wear hoodies when it's 90 degrees outside.
You right. You absolutely right. He came home one day.
Understand that shit
one of them days,
you're not hot?
Right.
I'm hot looking at your ass.
Like, I know you musty. Look, I know you musty.
And musty.
If I put a hoodie on 90 degrees, like I don't have nothing on under that. So it's just
that's ooh.
But
nipples be rubbing against the
nipples chafing.
Standing like
now Brian and Drax with the sensitive nipples. I can't.
I need at least an undershirt or something.
But
that's too damn.
He came home one day. It was one of them. You know how winter is in Baltimore. We don't really
70 degrees. 70 degrees.
Yeah, like we don't really
70 degrees.
Like we get
on a
winter,
Monday.
but then we'll get spring, and then it'll be winter. Then it'll be winter again, and like you'll leave out the house, it'll be winter in the morning, and then summer in the fucking afternoon. Yeah. So he left out one day. It was like 40 degrees. He left out one day, so he had his coat on, he had his hat on. By the time he got out of school, it was like 70 fucking degrees. My child walks in the house still with the hat and the coat on. Sir, I'm hot looking at you. You couldn't even just take the hat off?
No. But see, that's because he probably take from his uncle. It's like, once you put that jacket on, don't you take that motherfucker off? Because next thing you know, you're gonna be sick. You're gonna get cold in your ass.
Not a cold in your ass.
But nah, cause
Well, Aaron, that's because your fucking ass used to wear long sleeve shirts and skull caps and gloves and it's snowing outside.
With no coat.
But what I mean is, what I'm saying, what I mean is like, yo, no, because I used
the
to
most we ever seen Aaron with is a hoodie. I ain't never seen this nigga with no coat on.
No,
Keita, does he own any coats?
She been married to this nigga for what? 13 years? She would know.
Had one.
As in past tense?
Yeah. Somebody had gave it to his grandmother and given him a coat. He wore it one time.
Only what? No. Yeah, so it's
That's him.
He was like, this is too much fabric.
This is uncomfortable.
Only time.
This is a weird.
Only time I wore the coat was if it was like raining outside, because it was waterproof. But other than that, I took the inside, like I took the insulation out of it.
Stupid.
No, I took the insulation out of it, and like I took the little insulation little thing out of it, and I put that on, and then put my hoodie, and used to wear my hoodie with it, because that's too big.
You wore like poncho, is what I just heard you say.
Yep.
But yeah.
Looking at plants, sis?
No, this video about
She's looking at videos. First it started out real soft.
Mm-hmm.
And
like,
then,
sir, why is your dick on my shoulder?
like,
sir, do you mind?
Hey, Brian. Nah, Brian, she's saying like this.
that's how I felt when that stripper did that shit to me. Not stripper dick though. Not stripper dick, bro. No. That's how I felt when
that. Honestly, I never really understood the girls that fuck the strippers, yo. Cause
they be sucking the strippers off in the middle of the club.
Yeah.
See, now here's the fuck shit about male strip clubs and female strip clubs.
Talked about this like last month or something, I think.
I just like, yo, you like getting smacked in your face with a dick, and then it's like now you sitting there like, as soon as you smack.
So I was just at a bachelor party. None of a bachelorette party. None of those activities. I mean, it was dancers, but yeah. Shut up, bitch. None of those activities took place. I ain't with all that. I don't do strange dicks. Sorry. I ain't gonna be able to do it. This, I went to, some years back, I did. I went to a party with my friend. Brandon's so stupid.
Man, say just speak into the mic.
That was some landing strip.
Y'all so stupid. Nah, not on unfamiliar dicks. I don't do none of that. But no, I went to... I did. My homegirl was really into strippers. That's not what I was trying to fucking say.
Freudian slip. You told on yourself.
That is not what I was trying to say. I was saying I went to a fucking strip. My homegirl was into fucking strippers.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm good.
That's a bad choice of words. I don't want to say fucking strippers, but she was into strippers. She likes strippers. So she always wanted to go to the shows, and I never would go with her. So she finally went to one for her birthday.
What homegirl is this?
God damn. Don't that sound familiar?
Former homegirl.
Oh, one of them. Okay.
Yeah,
that
former
sound
homegirl.
familiar as fuck.
Yeah.
Ciao.
And
that's crazy.
She was into...
You got one of them too.
Had. And I finally went with her for her birthday. And we were sitting at the tables just laughing and stuff. One of the shows had just ended because they was doing, shows in sections, different people performing. And one of the shows had just finished, and the stripper came, after they finished dancing, they come around to the tables or the booths or whatever. Kind of, the place we were in was like a hall kind of place. They had rented the whole thing out. So we had
fucking bingo hall, bro.
We was at like round tables and stuff. Like you would be for a party. It was like that. So my back was towards, I had turned my chin back around because the show was over for the moment. Turned her back around, was talking to the girls at the table. And all of a sudden I feel something hit my shoulder like, boop. So it caught me off guard.
Look.
I was like, and I saw everybody laughing and I'm like, Excuse me, sir. I don't like unfamiliar dicks on me. I don't know what that's meant. You didn't even ask my permission. This is sexual harassment.
He didn't leave a stain on your shirt, did he?
I looked. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Left a little.
I don't know what you was doing backstage. Listen.
Probably.
You know what they doing backstage.
I went home threw that damn shirt in the trash, sir. Because how dare you? How dare you?
You know what, Shauna?
What?
Let's move on.
We're going to move along.
Talk about strippers.
We talk about strippers.
Male dancers, exotic dancers.
Nah, them niggas be trying to fuck you. They gonna smack you. They smacking you in the face with it like, yeah, you know you want this. You know you want it.
Did I tell y'all?
You know you want it.
So remember, did I ever tell y'all my? Did I ever tell y'all my awakening, or what triggered my awakening, so to speak?
Oh shit. Let's go.
Remember the episode of Real Sex with the male strippers?
Yeah.
Hey yo.
I was like 11 or 12, and I was like,
motherfucker. Motherfuckers talking about they be over there and like this, and it's like and it was the fat black lady that
Lady Simsy.
It was always a fat black woman
with the real big titties.
Mm-hmm. She was the MC for the show.
Them
she
titties was
she was dating one of the dancers. I remember the first time I saw that, my eyes was like,
and she was like, "Oh yeah, I go backstage and get them ready." Okay, sis.
I was like, I shouldn't be so enthralled by this. Internal conversation.
I am intrigued.
Wow. I said, should I have watched this like 4 times in a row, back to back? This one segment on this episode of Real Sex? No. Literally. I said, oh God, why is he sliding on his stomach across the floor and that thing's just laying there like a slug, just going across?
Listen,
I was like,
watching shows now, like I said, I've seen them in person the few times I have. I've never actually been to a male strip club. Like I said, I went to the show. I've been in an actual female strip club.
Woodpeckers?
Not woodpeckers.
Meats aplenty?
I don't remember what it was
Dicks
called.
on the dance floor?
No, you know when it's black men, it's something different. They got like weird names.
We can have a tour bus. Get like a little party bus. Meets aplenty.
You know what? Only Aaron will come up with some shit like that.
Build a makeshift dickhead in the front. Like it's driving down the street, you just see a big old dick.
Yo.
Put veins on the windows and stuff.
That's an idea. We pull up, shut the parking lot down with a big ass tent.
And a movable pole.
You all ready? Nigga. You know they make them fucking tour buses with the shit that slide right out. Yo, built this stage on the side.
Put some fringe on it so it come out. Meats aplenty. He sound like a male review. Meats aplenty. Is it a pizza or a porno? The world may never know.
Not a pizza.
Right.
Meats aplenty.
Ladies, coming soon. Meats aplenty. Are you gonna have a big ass fight?
It's all the sausage you need.
Hey, and Mohead.
Hey, yo, then you got
Shout out to Luke.
You gotta have that one old dancer with the extra long just coming up.
Oh my God. Not Paul. I seen the old stripper before.
Like you bullshit.
That had gray hair and stuff, and he was still a dancer.
Yo, did that
What
movie
was his name? Like Mustang? Or
he had
Thunderbird?
It was some shit. Like, oh God, what was that man name?
Money Making
Not
Moron?
Impala. Oh, what was his name?
Mavis.
And I seen him on the flyer and was like, "So y'all don't retire?" Like,
Nah. Yo, wait. Speaking
he gonna
of
sling dick till he can't sling dick
That
no
was
more.
Mr. Gasms. Shout out to OG Smokey Robinson for Gasms.
Yo,
I've not recovered from that.
You didn't know his last album was called Gasms? He was on the fucking Today Show with them green or something. What happened? Gasms.
did you hear Uncle Lenny?
No,
Motherfucker.
Uncle Lenny didn't do it too.
Shit.
You're lying.
Oh shit.
You're lying.
That nigga showed me that fucking video.
You're lying.
Girl, I got to go. Hell no.
He just ready to took
And
the mic and left.
And the fact that the video was just on my Instagram timeline when we were talking earlier. Lord.
Not Uncle Lenny.
How you doing, Keith? I'm like, talking these niggas today.
You okay?
No.
We could take a pause with the
No, I need a live. Well, yeah, we can't play that because copyright. We gonna take. No. We gonna take another commercial break.
Oh shit!
Lord Jesus, we'll be right back, y'all. Hold on.
Pastor.
Touch your neighbor. Mm-hmm. Shake. Pass hands.
I had to get new co-hosts. I had to.
Yo.
And we back, y'all.
They sending me straight to hell.
No, we not.
Straight to hell.
No, we not.
Because they
On
took
the
your
express
drugs.
train.
He took my... Actually, how many niggas took your drawers?
I don't know. They ain't put them on TikTok. Not that I know of.
Can I share something not semi-gross, but we talked about some heavy stuff today. I think I mentioned that one of my exes actually liked the scent of mine.
I ain't gonna lie. No, I mean a lot.
I've heard that before.
A lot of women.
And would use it then when I wasn't around.
Oh.
I was like, wait, he told me this years later. I was like, he said, I
Wait.
just love the way you smell. I said,
So he...
really?
It's called clean,
With
but okay.
With the drawers.
Oh, yeah. I've been
Oh,
there.
yeah, I heard that before.
I've been there.
Mm-hmm.
Not there.
Fix it, G.
Words mean things, nigga. I'm waiting for you to clarify now.
We gotta be more Pacific.
Not there, but I've been there.
Me too, on both sides.
You feel me? Yeah. Yeah.
I done kept a nigga t-shirt, but I ain't
High
never
five on
kept
top,
no
Shauna. I
drawers.
heard it.
I done kept a
It's a little
nigga.
tart.
I done kept. Oh, Jesus.
You can't do that if you see discharge. Have cauliflower going on your tongue.
What you doing? 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 What you doing?
Not the cauliflower, bro.
I said, Carl, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing?
I hate y'all so much.
Can we talk about these books before we get into
Yes.
reading?
Yes.
Okay.
So, y'all, I got caught up by one of them TikTok ads.
Mine was a Facebook ad.
You know, scroll down the clock ad.
Right.
Wanda Pot _. If you don't follow us, please do, because we air, not air, but
We be getting comments, yo.
yeah, the last post I did, Aaron, I don't know if you've seen it, but it kind of blew up. We got
It did.
2,000 views.
They was asking
and
for part twos and all kinds of shit.
I was like, oh no, sis, you gotta come listen to the episode if you want to hear the conclusion of it.
And
'cause-
dude,
yeah,
And it.
but yeah, I guess I should just go back to uploading the stuff more often so we can drive traffic to the page and to the podcast. 'Cause somebody was like, so where can I find your show? I said, oh, girl, we on Spotify, Apple. Anywhere you find it, just search our name.
or late.
My grandmother asked. my grandfather asked. She on Easter show. She was like,
Grandma, I'm sorry.
Nah.
I'm sorry for anything you might hear on here. I am a good girl.
Send the religion episode.
Nah, so I told her to listen to the first episode she should probably listen to is the one with me, one with us and my mother. Yeah,
That would be a good one.
Because anything else, I'm sorry, Grandma. I am.
I was like,
I'm still a good girl you met all them years ago, I swear.
It's like,
I apologize.
Nigga said, she's like, what the hell is this shit? I always see it whining Audacity. Like what? And I explained it to her. And
Does she
was
know
like,
what a podcast is?
Yeah, she know what a podcast.
Okay.
I was like,
We're gonna break it down. It's a radio show, but not on the radio, Grandma.
That's a radio show, but on the internet.
Right, I was
On
like,
the interline.
on
the interwebs and shit.
interwebs.
on the Wi-Fi.
Don't you gotta dial up the number to get to that?
It's not the dial-up, Jesus.
No, hold up, wait a minute, bitch. My grandmother, she ain't that. I mean, she old, but she ain't that old.
I mean, we had dial up until about 2009.
My grandmother say, "What's a podcast?" I'm explaining it to you, Corley. This is what we do.
Yeah, so I told her.
That's nice.
Did she didn't ask to listen to Edition?
Absolutely not.
She would be like, Nana, shut
Yeah,
up.
so my grandfather like
My grandmother just gonna shake her head and laugh at me. She know I ain't got no damn sense. She raised my father. She know
was like,
it's something wrong with me.
I told my grandfather, I was like, "Oh, we on YouTube." So he was like, "Yeah, well, put it up for me." So I was like, "Yeah." I'll quickly hit that subscribe. Like,
And did.
And did.
shit, you feel me? You listen to her. It was like, yo, just listen to her. I mean, we talked. I told her that we talked. We talked about a bunch of other stuff. So, and I also told her about like the lady in the lake. She said she remembered that, like the actual
that story when it
newspaper. Yeah, when it hit, and then she was like, why don't y'all talk about the That's when I hit you up when she was saying the dude found in the reservoir. They don't know how the fuck he got there. No tire tracks, no nothing. She said, "But the goddamn I think it was a damn helicopter." I was like, "Yeah, but nobody heard it." Lifted that car up and put it in the reservoir, and nobody heard it. She was like, "Yeah, see, I'm trying to tell you some fucking mysteries."
Child.
So hopefully, you know, Beverly, if you're listening.
Hey, Grandma.
Hey. Thank you for listening.
It was all Shauna and Brian. I ain't say shit.
Oh, now.
Oh, boy, you want me to cuss? And Grandma might be oh, you mother. Grandma, I'm sorry, but
that's why Ebony said you had your belly button by your nipples.
She called you triangle. You gotta go back.
She did.
So that was funny.
Oh, that episode hasn't. It's out, but you haven't heard it yet.
Yeah.
So, back to what I was saying.
Focus.
I got Vino E Audacity.
Vino E Audacity.
El Podcast.
Go ahead, B. What you about to tell us before I start with these damn stories?
So, you know, scrolling on the clock app, TikTok, but shit, something else I just remembered I wanted to say. I wish there was a way to not collate, but to see like our overall like views across all the platforms. Because we are legitimately, the podcast is shared on about maybe 7 or 8 different platforms, including like Twitter, Spreaker, of course. But different like podcast servers and different YouTube. Yeah, I even shared to my old Tumblr page that I haven't used in eons.
I've been getting emails from like different podcasts. Like if you want your podcast scene, you know, a little spam email.
I'll be like,
stuff. I don't pay them no attention though.
It's one of them.
It's hard to know
what
you legit and what's legit and what's not.
It's one of them. I think Acast or something like that. Like I think it's Acast that they you can they'll probably like help you grow the
Ebo was telling us about one when she was here too. I can't remember. I'm gonna have to go back and listen. But yeah.
Put us on that motherfucker like, hey bitch, you trying to get syndicated out this.
Listen, we want to be recording this in the studio.
Yes.
Like all them other fancy podcasts that I'll be listening to.
Like one of the ones we just went to see recently.
Yeah, we saw last month Tonight's Conversations by Ace Metaphor. We had a ball.
Yeah.
Them questions was crazy.
Baby, listen.
But back to what I was saying, because that was another side. Thanks to ADHD, and my brain can just go 16 different directions at once.
Same.
Because she took your drugs.
I still got them on. I don't know if a woman want to take my drugs. If someone to. I mean.
Ooh.
And
I mean, well, I said earlier, they already did. Did literally.
I was mid-sip.
Aren't you always? You walk right into that one.
You
walk right into that.
And my best Morris Day.
You walk right into that one.
Squat. Hallelujah. Chili sauce.
So, back to what I was saying because I forgot again.
You started talking about the books.
The books. Oh yeah. So we're on TikTok again, WandaPod_. If you haven't found us yet, don't follow us there yet. Please do, because I share clips from episodes as they come out every week, and we get a lot of good feedback. Scrolling on the clock app on my personal profile, not the one related to the podcast. You know, on my For You page, I follow barbers and landscapers and people who pull tarot cards. I'll be learning some shit from them. And who else I'll be following?
She pulled tarot cards.
Oh, she do? Oh, we'll talk after. We talk after this. Chefs and cooks and people who work in the fashion industry. And,
same. I follow a lot of comedians.
Yeah, I follow comedians and Miss Pat. I follow Miss Pat on TikTok.
I need to follow her on TikTok. I follow her on IG, but I do not follow her on TikTok. That's my girl.
Miss Pat is on TikTok, and she's her fucking hilarious. But anyway, you scrolling through TikTok with them adding fucking TikTok shop, which I fucking wish I could disable.
I ordered something from TikTok shop.
I refuse.
I ordered my desk from my little rolling desk.
Yeah, I refuse.
It's really good quality too. I ain't lying to you.
I came across this ad, and I somehow
about penis.
It wasn't, bitch.
Ooh.
I'm saying no. That's what she said about penis. It was good quality too.
Well,
I ain't had one of those in a long time, but proceed.
Jesus on the man. Scrolling
Tell
through
what you want.
Having fat fingers betrays me because I inadvertently will click on stuff or like stuff or unlike stuff. Bitch, well, yeah. I mean, it's been a while since I've done it too, but I mean, I ain't accidentally wind up. Oh, wait. It's like riding a bike.
Carl, what you doing?
Lay back. No, look at me.
What you doing? This
nigga over here waterbending.
God damn it, let me get it out. Shit. That's what he said.
Where the tequila at? This wine ain't. Where the tequila?
We ain't never gonna get through this fucking story I'm trying to tell. So having fat fingers betrays me because I inadvertently click on stuff and like stuff that I don't mean to like. And I was scrolling on TikTok on my For You page and on my like page, and I got an ad for like this book series. And I was like, well, what's this? So the book series is about this, it's about the mob. I'm a huge fan of like mob movies, like The Godfather, Scarface, like that type of stuff. So it was a story about these two mob families. One was struggling to stay in power, and there was an arranged marriage that was set up by like the head of one family and the head of the other to kind of combine forces to, stay in power. So I was like, oh shit, this sounds like a good story. So of course, this is one of those apps where you have to download the app and you have to buy credits to read like after a certain number of chapters, you have to pay to read a certain number of chapters.
Yeah, I had one of those apps.
Me being the person I am, I said, bitch, I ain't doing this. So I typed in the first like paragraph of the story into Google, and I found out that the book on that app was actually stolen from the original author. They changed.
He be telling us they do shit like that all the time.
The app, whoever put the story on that particular app, stole the entire story but changed the names. So I found the original story from the original writer, and I was like, okay, cool. So I found it. I downloaded Kindle for the first time, the Kindle app on my phone. Got a free trial, which I'm actually paying for now, and I found the original book in the series. Tell me why I started reading these books at the end of March, I want to say, or like mid to late March, thinking like, oh, it's a book about family, like everything I just explained. 5 chapters in, bitches, all smut. All smut.
I like smut.
We know.
I'm gonna send you the name. You have the Kindle app?
Yes.
I'll send you the first. I want you to read the first book to get your
okay. That's the start of the series, and mine wasn't TikTok. Mine popped up on Facebook, and they had a sample of it, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta see what the fuck goes on for me. Yeah, so I read the first 2 books. The third one is on my Kindle. I ain't started that.
Let her read the book. Get away. I don't get like he just wants you to read the first book to get you out a little bit. Then it's like let you go.
That's what happened with this one.
I was telling Shauna and Key that I started reading these books. Now, mind you, I don't read books too often. Maybe 1 or 2 books a year. But I like to read like autobiographies, memoirs, stuff talking about people like their experiences. That's the stuff I like to read. But this pulled me in after realizing, like again, 4 or 5 chapters in, that it was all smut, and was like, well, shit, I need to finish to see what happens.
Same.
So
I'm the same way with the that shit that keep popping up on like YouTube, like the little audio shit. And it was like Insta Millionaire.
I got stuck on that too. I got stuck. I downloaded the app and everything and be like, saving my coin. Damn. You get a certain amount of coins every day. I be saving my coins up. Then they told me, oh, you can get 1,000 coins for 99 cents. Bitch, go ahead and take this 99 cents and give me 1,000 coins. And I was able to.
I'm sitting here like.
I did the same thing.
God damn, Alex.
The app is called, I got one.
I think the one I was looking at, I think it was called Hinoki, I think. But I think I deleted
Good Novel. That's the app I have right now.
Okay.
Good Novel.
So I started reading the books, I think, mid-March. And it is now early May. I have read 8 books in a month and a half. Probably. It's to the point where I read
2 in 2 days.
We're talking a 300 or 400 page book. I'm reading 1 book a day. Going through a book like I'm up and I look up. It's like, nigga, it's 3:30 in the morning. I'm sitting here reading this.
That's what happened to me last weekend. All night.
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
That's what happened to me last weekend.
And I can't start reading because now I'm invested. Hey, I moved into the companion series that come with the book that kind of wedge in between books 6 and 7. So now I'm 3 books into the companion series and I can go back to the main. I do it all the time,
and I never.
Can you imagine I was trying to figure all the free pizza you will probably be getting right now?
Yeah, baby, I stayed with a personal pan pizza from Pizza Hut back in the day.
They give me a Pizza Hut. Shit. Nigga, you can rent 18 bucks in a month. Here, take the pizza. I
stayed with them coupons. Mine, it's Friday. Can you take me to Pizza Hut? She ain't had to spend no money. She gladly took my ass to Pizza Hut.
Fuck yeah.
And I got my personal pan pizza and be in there.
Sit there with the book reading like.
Went to that Pizza Hut, Well, it ain't a Pizza Hut no more. Now it's a goddamn a little auto shop.
Where?
The Pizza Hut that used to be on Ricestown Road.
Oh, yep. It damn sure is. I was about to say, not the one on Dogwood. That one's still open. That's the one that used to have the salad bar and shit in it. That's the one I used to love. That was my favorite Pizza Hut.
Dog, I think it was one over there by West Town. My grandma used to take me over there. Because we lived like,
by West Town Elementary School?
Yeah.
The one on Frederick?
I think so.
That one's still there. It's still there next to the Chinese food place.
Either way, you in that, like I was reading every fucking Dr. Seuss book Just to get my little stamp, shorty.
And I tried to get Trey to be the same way. Like, I used to take him to the library when he was a kid and stuff, especially when they put Storyville up the library by us. And he was into it at first, but I kind of fell off with taking him.
Oh, yeah, my mother told you.
But I used to take him to the library all the time, and I would go and get my books out my section, and he would go get his little kitty books, and I got him a library card when he was in elementary school and stuff, and then he would go play in Storyville and, be the cashier and shit in the little kitchen and all that shit that they had and all that. He ain't really into it no more, but I'm hoping that,
he'll start reading mangas.
He'll really start reading again. Like, he did pick an anime book up out of Walmart the other day. I don't know if he read it yet, but.
Don't worry. He'll start reading mangas.
What the fuck is that? Is that anime too?
Yeah,
I don't know nothing about that. That's why I tell him, call your uncle Aaron. I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
The mangas are basically, you can call them comic books for, like comic books for anime.
Got you.
So,
manga?
Yeah. MANGA. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, they.
I tell him, call your uncle Aaron, because I don't know. I have no idea what's going on right now. I was never an anime person, so yeah.
It's okay.
All right, so.
The first one you should watch is Demon Slayer.
That's what Trey said.
It's short. I mean, it's short and real easy to follow.
But yeah.
Brandon said you're going to get the behind the scenes Patreon one right there.
Oh, shit, we need to start a Patreon.
Nigga, we gotta have some fucking subscribers first.
We did. I feel like we got something, but people just don't be interactive and shit. Because when I saw all them likes on them daggone things on TikTok, I was like, oh shit.
It blew your mind.
And the shares, I was like, oh.
Yeah, they sharing that stuff.
Okay, I got on there last night, just scrolling because it popped up on my For You, of course, because I followed the page. Yeah. And I just clicked on it to see if anybody had commented. And I was like, oh shit, oh bitch, we famous. But yeah, y'all. So the real topic
we
of
gonna
this,
make another $11.
and it is.
It might be 12 this year.
Listen, we gonna get us a medium pizza.
Okay.
Oh, if we can make $12, we can get a large.
Wait, don't the large cost like 18, 19?
I don't know, depending on where you get it from.
Fuck yeah. That's
if you get it from Sam's, bitch, you can get extra large for that. But yeah, so to get into the actual topic for this episode.
Wait, so before we do, let's take another commercial break before we move into the actual topic.
She took
fucking 3 hours into the recording. Oh god, we'll be right back, y'all. And we back.
We's back.
Welcome back.
That nigga over here sounding like Chester Cheetah. Shut up, stupid.
Hey, yo.
So damn dumb.
I ain't taking break show because it's just like, you think about the funniest shit ever. And it's like
in the midst of the break. But
go ahead, Shauna.
This was actually supposed to be a stories episode.
Supposed to be.
But we, went off on a tangent because that's what the fuck we do. If y'all ain't been listening for the last
bevel,
2 seasons.
I got your bevel.
Oh,
Christmas gift that's 4 months late because
I I mean, listen, shit's been happening.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I became like a teacher and shit. I became a daddy and shit. You feel like
Need a pappy.
Big Head Senior's the pappy.
Vaughn told me I should when I texted him and I told him that Keita was having a baby. He was like, you supposed to say, I be's the pappy.
I ain't speaking to him because I still ain't met his baby and she just turned a year old. It's some foolishness.
Yeah, I know.
Foolishness, I say.
No, we talked. Like, he had called me last week. And I was like, I'm sorry, I ain't gonna be able to make it. I'm like, and I was like, nigga, ain't nobody making it. But I was like, my bad.
He ain't making it to nothing lately, but that's a whole nother conversation. I'm call your ass later, sir.
God
damn you.
He the daddy. Like, he a daddy. And like, he spent most of the time in the house watching Bluey.
I said, that nigga been a daddy.
But yeah, he in the house watching watching
Bluey.
All parents, I mean adults, I encourage y'all to watch Bluey because that is the closest thing to realistic family life that you're ever gonna see. Because it ain't that that little Hallmark shit.
Not the Hallmark shit. But like I was saying, this was supposed to be a stories episode. So I got a few little stories to throw in here. We've been on a tangent. If you've been listening since season 1, we tend to do that sometimes because 2 out of the 3 of us have ADHD. We don't know what the fuck is wrong with Iron. He's just nuts.
I'll let Keita tell y'all what that is. None of us haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah, because he became her problem 12 years ago. When she married that nigga, I said, bitch, he belong to you. Don't bring him back.
Fuck y'all.
But before we get into this, if you have any stories, any rants, any questions, or anything else, any topics that you want to hear on this podcast, y'all can reach us via email at askwandapod@gmail.com. That is ASKWANDAPOD@gmail.com.
Show you
You
right.
can also show you right.
10 out of 10.
Y'all can also reach us via social media on YouTube and Facebook. We are Wine and Audacity, the podcast.
Ampersand.
I was waiting for you to say it because I had to fill in
Welcome
for
back,
you the
nigga.
last
Welcome
month,
back.
nigga.
Yeah.
And then we are WandaPod_ on IG, on Twitter, because I'm not calling it X, and on the Tickety Talk, aka the clock app. So this particular question, well, it's not a question, it's actually a story, and I chose this one based on that fuck ass song Aaron made us listen to while we had to pause for the car.
She took my drum.
No, not that
No,
one.
the first one.
I'm
the first
sorry.
one.
Didn't know it was your mama.
Listen.
That was a special.
So I actually picked this question prior to that. This was in my archives. And I thought like, oh, okay, we're going to use this damn question because it fits with that bullshit.
Hey, yo, don't be talking about.
Y'all ready? No, we need. I love you. We need that Leonard. This Leonard, nah.
He was
I ain't
listening
baby
to the he was listening to the radio till he didn't want to hear it no more.
I ain't baby dick.
Watch the TV till TV went off. It's too bad TV don't go off.
Child.
Oh, it's too much TV for TV to go
Right.
off.
Too damn much. Just put a different damn app.
Oh, hold
shit.
on. Kids, back in the olden times,
The olden days.
when we were young whippersnappers ourselves,
Before dial-up internet.
Uncle Brian been telling y'all from up until probably like 2000.
I want to say like 95, 96.
Nah,
No, it was. It wasn't. It didn't quite make it to 2000.
Yeah, because I think by the 2000s, they was airing like infomercials and stuff over there.
That and them fucking commercials. Cause I'm your lady.
27 timeless hits.
And you are my man.
Listen to
tell
the
me how you not me in a
amazing
world
music.
without you.
Time life brings you the classics.
Oh, and them niggas selling miracle water.
2, 3 easy payments of $9.99, and this collection of soothing, sexy, sensual,
Here
romantic
and now.
hits can be yours.
I promise to love faithfully.
Call the number on the screen today
Faithfully.
and get your order rushed to you,
Baby, come
so you can hear
to
some
me.
romantic hits by artists such as Peebo Bryson, Luther,
Feel me.
Kenny G,
I want to feel the fire. Yeah.
Vandross,
A chair is still a chair.
the supreme singer herself, Celine Dion. The Empress of Soul, Gladys Knight.
If I were your woman and you were my man.
The Queen,
Yeah.
Patty
Ain't no other one.
Patti LaBelle.
On my own.
Why did it end this way?
This wasn't how it was supposed to be.
The magical hit she had with Michael McDonald.
I wish that we could do it all again.
Bobby Caldwell. And so many
Guess you're wondering where I've been.
and so many other classic hits.
I searched to find the love within.
Call the number on the screen now.
I came back to let you know.
You hear it.
Got a thing for you, and I can't let go.
And you won't be able to let go once you purchase.
And ladies and gentlemen, just like that, we are back in this motherfucker. Pino y Audacia. Podcast.
All right, let me read this. We got to at least do 2 stories. We got it. That was supposed to be the episode.
Call now.
So Somebody give us a deal. We all funny. Shit. All right.
That's gonna be a clip. I'm gonna clip that.
Yes, please do.
That's definitely gotta be the one, yo.
Please do. All right. Let's get back to this story. Let me drink some water. Hold on. Give me a minute.
I need water too because I'm sweating because I'm laughing so damn hard.
Okay.
I ain't even gonna tell you, that was like 3 minutes of hot fire right there.
Hot fire.
3 minutes, yo.
Daylight.
We ain't talking about Midnight Love.
Oh,
Read the story. Read the story.
We ain't gonna never
We'll
do
say
it.
that for another episode.
Okay. The title of the story, y'all
That
ready?
actually sound like a good title, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What?
That sounds Midnight Love. That actually sounds like a good title for a pod.
For a podcast.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
We got
ready?
like a married couple that had that one though. But that sounds a little kinky.
Woo.
Midnight Love.
No. Just an episode. I ain't saying like a full podcast.
All right.
We'll look.
We're looking to it. All right. This story came from the Am I the Jerk thread on Reddit. Okay.
All our lives.
And the title of it is, I slept with my girlfriend's mom 2 years ago. I can't tell her because I know she'll dump me and it'll probably end her parents' marriage. Okay. So first, just let me say, I'm not the one in the wrong for this, but I have to say it somewhere. It's eating me alive. 2 years ago when I was 19, I met this woman while I was working as a personal trainer. She was in her 40s and looked like a 25-year-old. She took an interest in me and invited me out a number of times, and we had sex a few times. After one of our meets-up, she said it was wrong for someone her age to be with me because I was too young, and she changed gyms.
If I was your woman.
My girlfriend and I had been together for just under a year. She's amazing and I love her so much. 2 months ago, I met her family for the first time, and it was a shock. Like, she took me to the house where I had hooked up with a woman and I felt like I was being pranked. Before I see her mom, it hits me. I have a type and they both fit that type, so it makes sense. I've been hooking up with a single mom and I'm now with the daughter. Then her mom and dad pop out and we both almost shit ourselves. I met her parents. They've been married for 20 years. I realized I've been a married woman's boy toy. I feel incredibly ashamed. Later that week, her mom finds my number and tells me that I can never speak of what happened. She says that my girlfriend will hate me forever because I'll be the one who broke up her parents. So now I'm stuck keeping the secret. She invited me to spend Thanksgiving with the family. And since my family is 1,000 miles away and I already told her I don't have plans on going home, I don't really have an excuse not to go. So now I'm going to have to sit there at a table and enjoy Thanksgiving dinner with the woman I had an affair with, her husband, and her daughter, whom I'm now in love with. I'm fucked.
Not really. Not really.
So the thing is, you're not the one in the wrong here because you didn't know that she was married, first of all. You didn't intentionally start dating her daughter, knowing that it was her daughter. So her coming to you and telling you that your daughter would be mad at you, that her daughter would be mad at you for breaking up her parents' marriage is bullshit.
Right. Yeah.
It's manipulative as fuck and it's gaslighting as fuck because at the end of the day, you didn't know she was married. She was the one that was cheating on her husband.
And
she ultimately would be the one who broke her family up.
Yeah,
so I feel like that's something, right. And it was years before you met her daughter. Right. It was 2 years ago. You said you went with the daughter for about a year. So it was before you met her daughter. That was manipulative for a manipulative way of her trying to get you to keep her secret and for her not to look like the bad guy. She wants you to take some blame in what happened, and ultimately she's the only one to blame. And if the daughter does end up pissed at you, like, she would only probably be pissed at you because as soon as you met the mother, you probably should have fucking told her, oh, I used to fuck your mother back in the day. I mean, I understand the circumstances. Again, you didn't know that was her mother. It was prior to you meeting her. You didn't cheat on her. You didn't do any of that. But I feel like I would want to know, like, nigga, you lay with my mama? Like,
how the fuck that happened?
You know how they always say, like, you have sex with everybody that your partner has had sex with whenever you have sex with somebody or something like that. I'm not necessarily saying I believe that shit, but in this case, you know what I'm saying? That's what somebody could say. Like, oh my God, I mean, you fucked my mama and now you fucking me. What the fuck is going on here? But again, the only person who would be the victims in that is the husband and ultimately the daughter to an extent because your mother caused all of this. Right. So you're not a jerk.
Yeah,
you're not an asshole.
It's not on you, but
it's not on you.
It's not on you at all. But the way that she said it to you, is making to try to make you feel like it'd be your fault. Like yo, for real, you want to say something, go ahead and say something. But if you don't, don't say nothing. Like you talking like you feel guilty. You ain't got shit to feel guilty for
at all. I agree.
What you did is what most men think of. What most men think of in their whole fucking lifetime. Like, yo, shit, trying to get her and her mama.
Some people do it on purpose.
You feel me?
Well,
but you did it like, yo, you did it accidentally, bro. You living, bro. Fuck her.
Listen.
I mean, like I
said, fuck her.
If it'll clear your conscience, say something to your girl, yo. But whatever happens after that happens, yo. You wouldn't be the reason. You wouldn't be the reason she was there, because at the end of the day, you were single at the time. You didn't know that she was married. So, you ain't know what the fuck. Like, it wasn't no shit, because she treated you like the pool boy. Like, you know what I mean? She gave you something because you was her personal trainer.
Yeah. You can't get mad at what you didn't know.
And then afterwards,
she gave that cougar cat.
Hold up, nah, but you also said after he fucked her, it was some shit like I can't be doing this. So she changed the gym.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So she stepped out. Yo, you hit it. She stepped out, and it was what it was. Fuck her.
Yeah, I agree.
She raggedy.
Agreed.
That raggedy bitch.
You raggedy
bitch.
Don't you throw that up here.
Troy, take your dusty ass home.
Why don't you go meet my mama?
Now you gonna meet the mama.
You gonna meet my mama. My whole family gonna be there. I'm good. I'm good.
What I'm supposed to tell my son? What I'm supposed to tell my son and my mama and all my family? Okay. So, because again, we went on a bit of a tangent. I'm only gonna do like 3 stories.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Like 3 of them. Because next week we got a Q&A coming up and I got some shit for y'all.
I only can imagine what the fuck we gonna talk about on that.
No, but all jokes aside though, yo, fuck her.
The long way.
Fuck you, Mom.
No Vaseline.
Ooh. Ouch.
All right, so this particular question, it's actually more of a story. It's a story. It came from the Am I the Asshole thread, but it's a story. No, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong thing, y'all.
Of course she is. See, she blind, y'all.
Go to hell. I got my contacts in the deck. I see a little bit.
Just a little bit?
Just a little bit. Okay, so this one comes off the True Off My Chest thread. I'm sorry, not the Am I the Asshole thread. The True Off My Chest thread on Reddit. And the title is, I messed up and I ruined my marriage.
God damn it.
Of course you did.
Okay, I'm not looking for pity or understanding here. I know I'm not getting it. Me and my ex-wife have a 14-month-old son. After he was born, our marriage fell apart. She said I wasn't pulling my weight with childcare and chores, but at the same time, she expected me to know what to do without her telling me. It was bad. We argued a lot, and I ended up telling her that her life would be harder without me. She got really quiet, and I thought that was the end of the argument. It made things fall apart, and we are getting divorced. Yikes. We're living separately. Each got a new apartment. As for our son, the law in our state of Kentucky is that 50-50 is the default for custody. It is automatic unless one parent proves negligent on the part of the other.
Okay.
We don't have that, so on the advice of both our lawyers, we are splitting time and doing alternating weeks since we are separated. We usually switch out on Mondays with the daycare pickup and drop off. I knew being a single parent wasn't easy, but I didn't really know until now. This is where I realized how badly I fucked up because I'm drowning. The weeks I have my son, I don't get anything done and I can barely even function at work because I'm so exhausted. I spend the whole week, I don't have him catching up and I can't even get everything done. My apartment is a mess and I can hardly keep up with errands and chores. It sucks. I realized I fucked up because I thought since I was having a hard time, my wife would be too and we could call off the divorce and work on things. But she doesn't want to. She says her life is easier without me and she is the opposite of me and can apparently keep up everything fine. She says she isn't exhausted anymore and realized it's easier having one person to take care of instead of 2. Mm-hmm. I know I messed up and should have been a better husband. I can't even ask for less time with my son because I can't afford the child support. Right now, neither of us has any because of 50-50 and equal income. But if we go off 50-50, my lawyer says the person with less time will get child support. I hate myself for fucking up so much. Obviously, this is throwaway. What the fuck do I do? No, what the fuck did I do? Is the question he's asking himself. Sir, this is a classic case of you fucked around and found out.
Essentially.
Oh, damn.
That's it. That's it. All she asked for was a little help and you couldn't do that. And now look at you. With your stupid ass.
Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? Joni Mitchell never lied.
You don't know what you got till it's gone. You fucked around and found out, sorry. Y'all probably could have worked together equally, but now she like, fuck it. See, this is the thing that people fail to understand about most mothers. Not all, because there are some deadbeat mothers out here. Okay, you heard it here on Wonder podcast. Okay. There are some deadbeat mothers out here. All mothers are not good mothers. All mothers don't have maternal instinct. But what I have realized about majority of mothers is that mothers are going to make it work. They're going to figure this shit out because once you become a mother, it is your instinct to protect that child. Mm-hmm. So you're going to do whatever it is that you need to do to make sure that that child is okay, to make sure that that child has everything that they need, to make sure that child is healthy and happy and whatever else. Where it has been my experience that with most men, they don't have that same thought process. Some men, I'm not going to say most, I apologize. Mm-hmm. Some men, because I know some damn good fathers out here. Yes. Excellent dads.
Yes. Even Big Kid Jr. over here.
Yeah, even over here. Big Kid Senior. Mm-hmm. So it's like, they don't.
Fuck y'all.
They do not realize what it is. And so they are the ones who have to do all of it. So I remember with my son when he was younger, and I picked my son up every day from daycare, no matter what his father's schedule was. The only time that he picked him up, we used to alternate weeks when it came to paying. I paid 1 week, he paid 1 week. The only time that he would pick him up, because we paid on Fridays. The only time that he would pick him up is on the Fridays that he paid. And we were living together at the time when he originally started going to that daycare. And that would be the only Friday that he would pick him up. No other day. He would get off early during the week and wouldn't tell me anything. And would go home and he would do stuff like he would wash his own clothes but wouldn't wash nobody else's stuff. Like, okay, you ain't had to wash my shit, but you could have washed the baby's clothes. You could have washed the towels and washed clothes. You could have did something. He would wash all his stuff, his uniforms, his clothes, and not touch nothing else. That used to piss me off to the highest level of pissivity. It pissed me off so bad one day that I got a bucket of ice cold water and some ice in it, and he got in a hot shower and I threw it on him while he was in there. Just shocked the fuck out his fat ass. I was pissed. I ain't gonna lie. That was back in my violent days, y'all. I'm sorry. Lord. I found Jesus in therapy. But
I hope.
Yeah. I that's not what I wanted to do. Had I seen this Christmas back then, I probably would have did the baby oil thing. I ain't gonna lie to you. Lord, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm serious. And it would have been harder for him to get his fat ass up off the floor. Stop. Laz Alonso was fit. Stop. Okay. Stop. I'm just saying.
No, don't stop.
Y'all would have laughed if I would have did it. Don't do that. So.
No comment.
I say that to say, like, a lot of the times fathers think if they provide financially, they don't have to do anything else, and that's not the fucking case. Okay, you're providing financially, but sometimes, nigga, if I'm working 5 days a week like you're working, if just because I got a job where I sit behind a desk all fucking day, I'm still working. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm still dealing with people all day. I'm still dealing with customers. I'm still doing all of this stuff. So, like, I didn't have this kid by myself. I'm not going to take care of this kid by my fucking self. So shit like that.
Breathe, Shauna, breathe.
I'm breathing. I'm sorry. But shit like that pissed. Yeah. That was a trigger for me, y'all. I don't like it.
Clearly.
I don't like it. All right. We're going to move along before I knock this shit over. I got one more story, and I'm going to end this one with a bangity bang bang. It's not 6 brown chicks, I promise. But this one is a bang.
An episode without them heifers?
Just this one time. Not the white woman squeal.
That was Aaron. That wasn't me.
The fuck?
Yeah, I know. You just made that noise.
Nah, fuck you.
Not you squeal.
I ain't taking that charge. I'm not taking that charge.
All right, so
I'm gonna take that out too.
this comes from the stories thread. Not you gonna take the squeal out? Oh, leave that in there.
No.
Put a little razzle dazzle.
Not that part. But she going. It's the fact I said I'm not taking that charge.
No, I'm taking the part of me squealing. Maybe. I'll think about it.
Leave that in there. We need that. All right, so this one comes from the stories thread.
All those that listen on the following week, yo, listen, that was not me. That was him.
He said that was Aaron.
Bullshit.
A bullshit.
What you talking about?
The title of this story is "My Dad Died Sucking Dick."
Talk about a way to go out. Go out doing what
He
you
died
love.
happy. All right, y'all ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right. When I, 20 male, was 14, my parents divorced because my dad came out as gay. My mom remarried, and I mostly stayed with her and my stepdad. My father moved in with his boyfriend, who he was seeing for a year before my parents even divorced. Last month, I went to visit my dad at his place, mostly to see my sister, 19 female. At around midnight, I woke up to panic screams and cries. I go out of my room and look into my dad's bedroom where the noise was coming from. My dad was unconscious, laying backwards on his bed with his boyfriend, naked by the way, standing next to him. He told me my dad wasn't responding, so I had my sister call 911. When the ambulance came, for like a better word, my dad's boyfriend explained to the EMTs what they were doing. He had him perform oral on him, but he ended up falling unconscious and ended up asphyxiating because his boyfriend didn't notice until much later. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Talk about a happy ending. I'm just going to say, I'm sorry. That's a hell of a way to go. That's a hell of a way to go.
Doing what he love.
Apparently so. That's a hell of a way to go.
As a member of the Slopper Top delegation, you can't tap him.
He said he felt unconscious though. So in the midst of it, the nigga just...
Did he stop? Was he just like...
Maybe that was what they was into. He might have been...
Nah, I'm going to tell you the truth.
He's probably choking the man. He probably...
That's what I'm thinking. He probably was holding to the back of that motherfucker head like, and then he was like, wait a minute, this motherfucker ain't participating. What's going on?
You right back? Hey. Oh, shit, I done killed another.
Nah, I done killed another one.
Rufus! Rufus! Oh shit!
I'm gonna tell you. I done seen some shit. Yo, shorty passed out. My man had to smack in the face with it in the mouth. Like, wake up.
I seen that shit on an episode of All the Queen's Men. The girl like to be choked and shit. She was like, fuck my mouth until I pass out. And that's what he did. And that bitch literally passed the fuck out. And they had to come in there and throw cold water on that bitch. She popped out like, oh my God, that was amazing. Bitch, what? I ain't never been fucked unconscious, man.
Autoerotic asphyxiation, bro.
Yeah, it's erotic shit. Erotic asphyxiation is a thing.
Yep.
Hold on, like, did y'all start CPR yet? What? Sir, I can walk you through the steps. Because I know where his mouth just came from. I'm not going to know.
There's something already in there, so can we use that to...
Like, can you go ahead and give him mouth to mouth? It's your fluid, sir. So
I don't feel comfortable with my mouth.
I don't feel comfortable with my mouth down there. I don't know you.
I don't know you well enough to do that.
You know, germs.
It's all us.
COVID. Sorry.
It's all us that are like CPR first aid certified, Joe. Yeah, you do gotta take you do gotta use precaution because you don't know what's gonna happen. Mm-hmm. And it's also at your discretion. But once you start, you cannot stop.
No, thank you. Sir, first of all, sorry for your loss. But yeah. That was a hell of a way to go.
Hey, yo, yeah.
Like, that's some color purple shit. How did he die? On top of me?
So he was underneath him. He didn't see what was happening.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. Hey, bro, look, this is some shit that you should not even know. And I'm sorry that you had to find out this way. But,
You know what, man? I'm done. I am done. That is the last story.
I'm sorry.
That is the last story.
I'm sorry. But, yo, come on, yo. I wouldn't even posted this and that, like, ask for no advice on this shit, bro. Like,
he ain't want no advice. I think he just wanted to share the damn story. I don't think he wanted no advice. He's just like, oh yeah, how did your dad die? Sucking dick.
He had 12 inches in his throat.
Brad did.
Dumb wasting time.
He wasn't chasing waterfalls, bro.
Well, like Dick my falls. Cause this Dick. Is it, Shauna?
Yeah.
We picked this probably the most appropriate title we've ever picked because this whole episode was especially heinous. Is that it, Aaron? Is that it, Shauna?
I'm back, bitch.
Welcome back, brother.
I'm done.
Swallow it the hollow.
I'm done.
With that,
he swallowed. No matter, just don't bite it. The world's biggest.
If you have any questions for us, feel free to send them our way at askwantthepod@gmail.com.
Shout out to NWA.
That's ASKWANDAPOD@gmail.com. And if I said it too fast, because again, ADHD, that's ASKWANDAPOD@gmail.com. As we stated earlier, you can find us on multiple platforms. We are on Facebook and YouTube at Wine and Audacity, the podcast.
Shauna trying to keep it together again.
She is, and she is struggling. And we are on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at WandaPod_. With that being said, we thank y'all for listening. We love y'all, and we will be back next week with an all new Q&A episode. Be easy, be safe. We love y'all, and we'll talk to y'all another time. Next time. "27 classic hits."
And
bye, y'all. Bye.